Hi everyone, Our Lady of Perpetual Suffering, Estrin Tide, here to ask you a very important question. Do you think raw organic veganism is enough? I've been thinking a lot about it and I really don't think that it is anymore. In fact, I've come to the conclusion that it's not. I mean, really think about it. Can you ever get far enough away from GMOs? There are so many problems with our food infrastructure that I just don't think it's safe to trust anymore. You know, we're just really not sure where our food comes from, and there's so many issues with unfairly paid wages, and there's all this stuff about new gluten intolerances and other kinds of intolerances, and I'm allergic to so many things I can barely eat anymore. And so where's the point in that? And also, localism is really a thing, but it's so hard to get anything good that's actually local, at least that you want to have in the time that you want to have it. I'm so tired of eating kale, and I'm so tired of eating salad all the time, and eggs, and I'm just really done with it. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's safe. There's antibiotics in all of the meat. I just can't make any kind of sense of the arguments of whether eating organic, eating meat is natural or not for us based on the shape of my teeth and all of this stuff. It just seems ridiculous to even have to consider any of this whatsoever. So what I did is I just cut eating out of my life completely. It's not even gonna be a problem for me anymore because I just take a nutrient injection once a week, and then I have supplement drinks that I drink once a day because I guess people aren't at the point yet where they can look at somebody who's not eating and not assume that they have an eating disorder. I mean, my coworkers have been worried that I'm anorexic or that I'm bulimic, and I'm definitely not these things. I just don't want to eat food because it's so politically dangerous. But I think we're not at that point yet, so I drink supplement drinks while I'm at work because it looks like I'm having smoothies and I'm just on some kind of juice cleanse. I don't know. It helps me out without getting like awkward looks. And another thing about not eating is that you don't have to cook, which is terrible, right? I mean, some of the time I was spending just as much time cooking as I was like sleeping in a day, and that's utterly ridiculous. So I cleaned out all of my pots, pans, my waffle iron, my breakfast maker, the stove and the fridge are all gone, and with that space I've got my exercise bike and I've got my collection of micro drones, and everything that I need has room now. I was at this point where I thought, like, I'm probably gonna have to move because I'm not able to live up to my dreams in the size of house that I have in this space because it's so small, but it's all that I can afford because the rent is so high. So I couldn't really move, so I was just feeling emotionally trapped. And so an unexpected benefit of stopping eating was that I suddenly have all of this extra room in my life for all of the things that I want to do, for all of the new hobbies that I've acquired, because I have so much more time in my days because I'm not sleeping very much. And I'm just glad that I can finally actually make all of those parts fit together because it was really just getting too insane for me. And you know, the other cool thing about the nutrient injections is that there's all these kind of nootropics that you can get put in there. So there's energy supplements that are totally new and really good and cut out any need for caffeine or things like that. And there's other ones that are for mood enhancement. So if I'm been feeling depressed, I can just add that into the injection, and it'll just take care of itself, and I don't have to worry about trying to deal with how I'm feeling, and it just is in there, and it's part of my routine, and it's totally fine. What else do I have to say about it? I'm just saving so much time without having to cook, and I just think that it's completely backwards that anyone would want to cook these days, and it seems just ethically wrong to go into an establishment and like ask someone who's not paid a very good wage to prepare a meal for me. So I didn't want to go eat at restaurants either, because it just seems as unethical as, you know, hormonally treated conventional beef. So I just think that it's time to move on.